From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for December 28, 2016. I hope you had a great long holiday weekend and are ready to get started trading for this weekend. Today's video, I'm going to do a general overview of each of the U.S. currency pairs in anticipation of this week's market movement, and I'm going to highlight some of the key levels that we may look for entry and exit opportunities. Now, we continue to be in holiday mode for trading as the market winds down for 2016. We still continue to have lower liquidities and less trading activity in the market. So be sure to use appropriate risk management strategies in all trade setups that you find. Let's get started here with the USDCHF, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc. Obviously, we have been in an uptrend for the past couple of weeks. We've been in a period of congestion within the uptrend, kind of some hesitation, probably waiting for the holidays to get over and for us to get into 2017. But you look back to the left-hand side of the chart, black circle, the last high, they're into the blue shaded area, the 1.0300 level. Red box, top right-hand corner of the chart, you can see there's our period of congestion and a little bit of a range there between the purple and the blue zone. Let's zoom it in here on the daily time frame on there. We can see the blue shaded area, 1.0285 to 1.0305. That's the blue shaded area. The purple zone is 1.0250 down to 1.0235. Clearly and obviously, our next trading opportunity in the direction of the trend is the breakout above 1.0300. So until it does that, one of two things, two reasons to trade the trend. It either dips to support the purple zone or it breaks through the blue zone. That's the only reason to trade the dollar franc right now. I see no reason or expectation to go short. There isn't any indication that we're going to see reversal for this currency pair right now, at least. So not looking to go short, only looking to trade the trend. That's buying dips to support the purple zone or breakouts above the blue zone. 1.0305 is the top of that blue zone. And if we do see that, I think the next level that we'll look for is up here at this yellow shaded area. That is 1.0375 to 0.400 for the dollar franc. Moving on over to the euro dollar, similar situation. We've been in a downtrend. It's broken through historical lows. So that's the direction we're trading and looking to trade in. We're looking to go short. So if you're going to go short, you sell rallies to resistance or breaks of support, just the opposite of what we looked at on the dollar franc. Let's go ahead and zoom it in a couple of times. You can see the black box, bottom right-hand corner of the chart, resistance at the yellow zone, 1.0470 to 1.0495. Obviously, if you're going to go short, there's two reasons to go short. You either wait for a rally to resistance, which is already done at the yellow shaded area, or a breakdown of support challenging the orange shaded area. That orange zone will make a little bit more sense on the 4-hour time frame because of the supports we've seen there, but that is right around the 0.400 level, by the way. So a breakdown of 0.400, not too hard to see. We could drift down to the blue zone at the bottom of the chart, 0.355 or so. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame. Like I said, this makes a little bit more sense down here, not a lot maybe, but you can see the support on the left-hand side, some resistance right here. So really, the key point for this is unless it rallies back to the yellow shaded area close to the blue trend line, the next thing we might be looking for is the breakdown of 0.400, 1.0400, the orange shaded area, for the continuation back down about 50 pips lower into the blue shaded area, 1.0355 for the euro dollar. Moving on over to the GBPUSD, obviously it's been moving lower. The trend is down, the pattern's down. That's the direction we want to trade. So again, as I just mentioned on the euro dollar, if you're going to sell anything, sell currency pairs, you want to sell a rally to resistance, which at this point is the orange zone. That's 1.2290 to 1.2320 is the orange shaded area. The purple zone is your current support. That is 1.2245, 1.2220 purple zone. Next area lower is the green shaded area down here. The green shaded area is right around 1.2185, 1.2160. All we have to do is look back here to the left where this black box is. In fact, if I just squeeze this black box in a little bit to this area right here, you see the black box on the left-hand side between the purple and the green zone. That's what we're looking for. We needed to break the purple zone and go to the green zone, just like what happened back here at this black box on the left-hand side of the chart. So that's what we're waiting on over here on the right-hand side. Let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame. Look at what's been happening. As I said, if you're going to sell something, you sell a rally to resistance, orange zone, or the breakdown of support, the purple zone. Those are the two things you're looking for here for the GBPUSD. The pattern of the trend is clear. The blue circles show us rally to resistance, fall, rally to resistance, fall, rally to resistance. We're in the mode of falling right now. You could probably bring this blue circle even over here like this. So that's the rally to resistance. The next thing we're looking for would be the breakout underneath the purple zone for the next phase of the downtrend down to the green zone, the mid 120-100s for the GBP USD. Take it over here to USDCAD. Trend is up. The blue trend line shows us that, but even if when we zoom in, you'll see some more recent buying or trending activity. The reason I have it zoomed out like this, look back to the left-hand side. You see the blue box back here? Blue rectangle, whatever you want to call it. Yellow shaded area, pink shaded area. The space between the yellow and the pink zone. The reason I point that out is guess what? We're challenging that yellow shaded area now. If it breaks above the yellow zone, there's a good strong space between there and the pink shaded area. Zooming in a little bit here on the daily, you see we're challenging that yellow zone. I wouldn't call this a breakout yet, but very much a challenge of 1.3570. If it can break it, we already have some clue from history that there's a good shot at the 3680 level, the pink shaded area at the top of the chart. So that's what we're waiting on. The breakout above the yellow zone to give us confidence that it's going to go to the pink zone. Otherwise, back under the yellow zone may look for some intraday reversal for the dollar CAD. So yellow zone 1.3540, 1.3570. We need the break, continuation into the mid to upper 1.36s. Otherwise, reversal under 3540 could look for a push back down. Look at that black circle. That's our breaking point. We need to get above there. 4-hour time frame. Zoom it out a little bit so you can see that black circle on the left. You can see what happened the last time the market was here, where it just kind of challenged but didn't break that yellow zone. It's in a similar scenario right now, very similar to what it was at the top of that red trend line. So be confident, wait for the right opportunity for the breakout of the yellow zone, and then I think we're looking for at least another 100 pips higher into the pink shaded area for the dollar CAD. Moving over to the dollar yen, it has been an uptrend, black trend line, not too hard to see that. We're in a period of congestion or ranging, if you will, inside the black box at the top right-hand corner of the chart. If I zoom it out a little bit, you can see the area we're in. There's that blue box over there on the left. That's a similar area that we're in. If we can get some more upside, not too hard to see. We could even see this take a turn all the way back up here into the 121s again. So that's what happened when it broke above the blue box back here. So that's something to consider. Zoom it in. We haven't done anything like that. The uptrend, and now we're into congestion. Let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame. Just gives us a little bit better idea of the current price action. We see the orange zone clearly support. We've seen a challenge of the blue zone, but only one time. Orange zone is clearly our current support. If you're looking to buy, get as close as possible. 117.40, 117.10 is the orange shaded area. If you're looking to go short, well, I don't think there's any reason to go short right now, but I think really the main focus would be buying close to the orange shaded area. You see a little bit of a rising trend line, the red trend line there. Maybe even looking at this somewhat like a triangle pattern here. If you look at it like that, a break above there. We're back to the purple zone, which is 118, 118.25, and then to the green zone, 119, and then above there, back towards the 120, 121 level for the dollar yen. But buying support is the orange zone right now, close to the mid to low 117s for the dollar yen. Moving on over to the AUDUSD downtrend, we're looking for breakouts. We're looking for rallies into resistance for opportunities to go short. Zooming in a couple of times here. Look at this. We're underneath the orange zone. So what does that tell you? You're selling underneath the orange zone. You're targeting back to the blue zone. That's really all there is to it here for the Australian dollar. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame. Not too hard to see. That's the pattern of the trend. Very similar to what we looked at on the pound dollar. Let's take this blue circle right here, widen it out. There it is right there. Let's take another one real quick and put it on the right hand side. So we're in a very similar and familiar pattern, aren't we? Sell rallies to resistance, target support, breakouts of support which at this point would be the blue shaded area, we look for the continuation down to the next support, which is the yellow zone down here at the very bottom of the chart. And really the only reason to change our mind about that would be a break back above the orange zone 72.16.15. Would likely look for another rally back to the yellow zone, at least into the 7200s for the Australian dollar, but continue to focus in the trend, sell rallies to resistance or breaks of support. Moving on over to the NZD/USD, very similar situation. I want to point your attention to the left-hand side, black box over here on the left-hand side. We're in a downtrend right now on the right. So under the green shaded area, in the black box, we could see there was a tendency to push down. You saw it here, you saw it here, you saw it here. Remember, these are daily candles, so there were a couple of days where it challenged the green zone as resistance, went back to the blue zone. So now we have a historical evidence of what we might look for on the right. As long as it's under the green zone, which is where we are right now, by the way, there's a tendency that it would push to the next support, which is at minimum the blue zone 68.30, 68.50. Green zone 68.95, 69.25. So under there, we target blue zone or potentially the pink zone if it continues to pressure lower. Let's go ahead and zoom it in a couple of times here so you can see that. Green zone is your resistance. I don't think there's any reason to do anything other than look to go short into the green zone. The only reason to change your mind about that would be a breakout above the green zone. That's the reason to change your mind back towards the orange shaded area if it does that. Underneath the green zone, looking to go short. 4-hour time frame doesn't change it at all, just gives us a zoomed in view about what's been happening here in the green zone. Again, I think if we're looking to do anything, there's no reason yet to go long unless it breaks out above 69.25. But for right now, the trend is down. That's the direction we want to focus our efforts in here into the green zone for the New Zealand dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.